Welcome back. It's time to drill some holes. And I'd be lying if I was saying I wasn't very nervous. But it's alright, they're just some small holes here. To match up with the screw, I chose my smallest drill bit. It's 1/16, and I've taped it off just to make sure I don't go too far. I am going to start in reverse on each of the holes just so I don't crack the lacquer. And also, as I showed last time, I've made sure that all the tuning pegs are in alignment with a straight edge. Alright, I think I'm ready to start. Look at that. I made a hole. I'm gonna put the first screw in. I just want to make sure before I drill any more holes that I chose the right drill bit. I'm gonna get some candle wax on the threads, just like I did with the tuning pegs when I put them into the hole. You know, the hole. Feels a little tight, but I think it'll work. Just want to make sure it's tight against the headstock. I'll once again check the alignment just to make sure that nothing moved, and it looks all good. The biggest thing to be careful with is just to make sure when you start the hole, which I've been doing in reverse as I said, that you get it right in the center. With the second one, I got it a little too far to the inside of or outside rather, of the headstock. But I was able to drive the screw in straight. It just would have been a little bit easier if I made sure it was centered the first time. And I'm gonna check the alignment again, as I've been doing after every hole, just for peace of mind. Got these screws in pretty tight, and now it's time to tighten down the hardware at the front. To tighten these down, I've got this V spanner from Music Nomad. I ordered it from Sweetwater, and it was maybe $10 or $11, not too expensive. Now that everything is nice and tight here, I'm going to go back to the back side and just give these things a tiny little turn to make sure they're as tight as possible. We're looking good. Everything's nice and snug. Everything is nice and even. And with that, this neck is pretty ready to install on a guitar.
4 to 6 days later.
The next step was to mount the neck to the body. I used a seat clamp to secure them together while I found the right placement. The neck plate and a piece of felt helped me protect the finish. To make sure the neck was properly aligned, I strung the guitar with high and low E strings, making sure they were roughly the same distance from the edge of the fretboard. I used a small cheap file that I had previously sharpened as an awl to mark the placement for the holes I had to drill on the heel of the neck. I ended up driving the neck screws through the body to help make the marks more defined, as the body came threaded with the screws. To fix that, I drilled out the body with a 3/16 bit. I then taped up my 1/8 bit to start the process of drilling into the heel of the neck. I read many places online that a drill press is the best way to drill these holes, but I couldn't find a way to easily secure the neck to the press with it being reliably straight. So after I defined the points a little bit more with the drill bit, I decided to just start drilling. I kept the neck even with a few pieces of foam I glued together to create a crude neck support caul. Just drill as straight as you can, and it'll be fine. The next step is to wax up those screws and drive them in there. I also fit the pick guard to the body by threading the wires into the appropriate places, 2 for the output jack and 1 around the back for the bridge ground. Luckily, I didn't have to drill any holes for the pick guard to fit. At this point, I had to string up the guitar to see what it looked like all together. I decided I might as well add the string trees while I was at it. I simply placed them, drilled the holes, and screwed them in. Just make sure to tape off the drill bit so you don't drill through the headstock. Next time, we'll go over how to solder the electronics and make sure there's a proper shielding and ground. Thanks for watching.